Hey everyone, so welcome to your new moon reading. We have a new moon upon us this April 1st, Friday at 2:24 a.m. And this is quite a spectacular new moon that I can't wait to share with you guys, so I hope you enjoy it. So this new moon has some very strong initiatory qualities about it. Not only because it's a new moon, but it's a new moon in Aries. And if you follow the zodiac cycle, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So for those of us who follow this zodiac cycle, this is like a new year. And so this new moon falls on the new year and the beginning of a new cycle. So when we have this new moon and a new year beginning this new annual cycle through the zodiac, this is a strong initiatory quality, a strong energy of beginning something new. So this is a great time to start a new project that you've always wanted to do, to have a new vision and to act on this new vision that you've been getting, and to have this pioneering spirit of doing something new. And so we have this initiatory fire that's helping us out, this Aries energy, and the start of this new cycle with the new moon. This is a great time to start something new. Now let's go a little bit deeper into what's flavoring this new beginning for us, because whenever we look at these cosmic energies, we always have a process of inhale and exhale, this new beginning and then an ending. And so some beginnings are larger than others, and some endings are larger than others. And this is quite a large new beginning. And so there's lots of energies that I'd like to share with you guys. One is a huge shift in consciousness, a huge shift in perception and vision and clarity for us. So for those of us who have been wanting more clarity, more vision, and expanded consciousness, awareness, here it is. It's coming. It's we have a Jupiter-Neptune conjunction that's happening on April 12th, and it's happening in Pisces. And so we talked a lot about Pisces because we just came out of Pisces season. And if you need a refresher on Pisces energy, I recommend going back to the new moon in Pisces video where I talk about this Piscean energy. In a nutshell, it's a very divine, spiritual, dreamy, creative energy that allows us to tap into the spiritual realms. And it's a very ethereal energy, kind of like a daydream, and it's very creative, and it's very clairvoyant energy. So we have this dynamic of this Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces. Now, we already know from studying the moon and how she interacts with our universe that Jupiter is this expansive energy. So whatever Jupiter touches, it expands. So Jupiter is conjunct with Neptune. Neptune is a planet that is connected to our higher self, our higher perception, our spiritual principles, our higher spiritual principles. And so this expansion of our spirituality and our spiritual perceptions is growing into a new state with this Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces. So this is giving us clarity and vision for the future. It's giving us clarity for what's ahead. It's giving us clarity for our purpose, for who we are, and our life purpose. So we have this, not only this new initiatory energy of this new moon with this new zodiac cycle, but we're also getting this new clarity on what our purpose is, and a greater connection to our spiritual practice and our spiritual purpose. So we have some great cosmic energies that are here to help us start this new project that we've always wanted to start, or to have this new vision that we've wanted to have. If there's ever something that we've wanted to start and haven't found the right time, this is the right time to do it. So think about, what have you always wanted to do? What have you always wanted to start? Because now, is with this new moon, this is a great time to sow in the attentions and dedications to this new vision or this new project that you have and you want to give birth to. There's lots of cosmic help to help us along with this journey. There's also some other interesting dynamics that I looked into when I was looking at the astrological chart of this new moon, and there's a Mars square Uranus in Aquarius. So this is all about building new social structures, and this is all about freedom and freedom of speech, which has been a huge topic over the past few years, and it's only getting bigger and bigger. Our scope of what freedom is evolving and changing. Our idea of freedom is growing and changing as we step into our divine sovereignty and our divine powers and our strength. Our vision of what we thought freedom is growing and expanding with our ever-expanding perception of the world and of ourselves. And so this Mars square Uranus is helping us to create this freedom, to have this freedom of speech, and to build new social structures, which is great because we already have this initiatory energy for this new phase, this new cycle that we're beginning. And we also have that Jupiter-Neptune conjunction, which is helping us to tap into our higher selves, our true self, our divine essence that is within us. And so we have lots of cosmic help for this new beginning. There's also another interesting dynamic that I noticed. There's a Mars and Saturn dynamic, and we saw this dynamic when the lockdown started in March of 2020, and so it's showing up again. And so when I see and sense into this energy of this new moon, there's this great big shift for something new to emerge, and that's building a new social structure, new communities, all based on freedom and freedom of speech. And we have this amazing energy that's allowing us to tap into our spiritual principles, our higher spiritual self and our spirituality, connecting us with this divine energy and this new energy to create something new. So we have this one path of creating something new that's divinely inspired, and then we also have this other energy that this Mars-Saturn dynamic that we saw in the beginning of lockdowns. And so what I'm seeing and sensing into this is there's this fork in the road, and we're getting clarity onto what this fork in the road is. And this fork of the road is illuminating our worldview. So I challenge you to take some time out to think about what is your worldview, because your worldview will flavor the experiences you have in your individual human experience. Obviously, there's a collective human experience that's unfolding, and within that collective unfolding of this human experience, there is a fork in the road, and this new moon is really illuminating which way do we want to go in this fork in the road. So if our worldview is based on fear, is based on control, needing to control things, fear of what could happen, and fear of the world around us, that the world is a dangerous place, then we will have the human experiences that are in alignment with this worldview that we hold. Conversely, if we have a worldview that trusts this divine unfolding that is happening before us, the world as we know it is no longer there. A new world is emerging. So what we're seeing and feeling is an old world crumbling and a new world simultaneously building. And if our worldview is trusting this divine unfolding, that there is this divine plan that is much bigger than you and I, and we trust this vision, then we will have the human experiences that are in alignment with our worldview. We will have these synchronistic experiences, these coincidental experiences, these divine happenings, and we will see the world shaping our worldview with this divine trust that we hold. So there's these two paths that we can walk, and this new moon is really illuminating this fork in the road. Do we want to walk down this fork in the road that is trusting the divine plan, that knows that we may not have all the answers and there is a lot of unknown, but there is a divine plan and a divine accordance to everything that is happening in the world that is bigger than you and I, and we are trusting this, and we are walking along this path of unknown strongly and firmly grounded in our sovereignty and our freedom and our true life purpose and who we are confidently, then we will have that cosmic support through that walking, that journey of that path. And we also have the option to allow this destruction of this process of the old being destroyed so that something new can emerge. We can allow that to kind of control us, and we can get lost in the fear of this destruction process, and we will have those experiences that will be in alignment with our worldview. So there's lots of cosmic energies that is really giving us clarity for which way do we want to go, and this beautiful initiatory energy to start something new. So if you're ready for a new beginning and you're ready for something new, now is the time to do it. Now is the time to really bring out the new you that has been waiting to be birthed, that is waiting, that the world is waiting to see and to hear and to be a part of. So if you have a new project or something new, this is a wonderful time, this new moon in Aries, to begin this new process. And so for our new moon reading, sorry, I lost my words there, we have the supermoon, and this is a wonderful card. Now, it says emotions are running high, and they can, because think about a supermoon. A supermoon is when the moon is at its closest point to the earth, and the moon rules our emotional self. And so this is our deep emotional self, our deep emotional waters. They're bubbling up to the surface. So if we have emotions that we haven't healed yet within ourselves, then they will come up, and emotions may be running high, because It's time to heal those. We can't begin something new unless we've healed the past. And so this energy is also bringing up what needs to be healed, or what needs to be addressed if we have not yet addressed it. But overall, this is a great sign, a supermoon. This means that whatever we've been asking for, whatever we've been working for, the answers are going to be illuminated in the night sky like the bright, full supermoon against the dark, velvety sky. So we have all of the cosmic support around us to step out and be the pioneer, to create this new beginning that we have before us. And the energy is larger than life, just like the supermoon. And this is something that's special. It's bursting with energy, and you can expect a lot of positive things to happen with this new moon. And so this is the time to take a time out of your busy life. It's so easy to get wrapped up into the busyness of life, and to sit down, to meditate, to calm yourself, to sit out in nature, to walk around your house, to walk around your yard, to take a look at your life and think about what wants to emerge. What is ready to emerge? Because what is ready to emerge, this is the perfect time to give birth to that. So whether it's a new you or a new project or a new beginning, we have all of the love and support of the energy of the universe behind us. So I wish you guys a very beautiful new moon and a new moon ceremony. Write down your 10 wishes that you'd like to bring forth, and take a look. If you need some reassurance, take a look at some of your old new moon wishes. And whenever I do this, I'm always amazed at what has come true, because I tend to forget what I wished for last year, and then I look at it and I'm like, wow, not only am I living my new moon wishes, but it's better than I was imagining it last year. So take a deep look into your life and think about what wants to emerge. This is still the waning moon, and this is the time to begin to think about what is wanting to emerge, because we have this beautiful initiatory new moon energy followed by the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces happening on April 12th, and lots of good things happening. And so I will see you guys for the next lunation, which is the full moon. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.